Philip Brady, the Negotiator. The Negotiator, Philip Brady.
You ever had one of those dreams that makes your heart hurt? One morning I woke up with chest pains. I nudged my lovely wife Patty, who called 911, and the paramedics came and got me. At the emergency room, they began to push drugs, connect wires, and ask questions. After about an hour, I was stabilized, and they shipped me down the hall to the chest pain clinic, where I was chest x-rayed, I was CAT scanned, I was cardiac ultrasounded. A word about the chest pain clinic. Not so much a happy place. In fact, everybody in there thinks they're dying. And then there's all the yelling and screaming, "Oh God! Oh God!" And that's just the doctors and the nurses. The patients are far worse. At one point, I fell asleep, and when I woke up, my chest hurt, the television was on Fox News, and there was no remote. And I thought, this has got to be what hell's like. It's about all the hell one man can stand. They monitored me for 16 hours and released me that evening with a follow-up appointment to a cardiologist. Now I have an additional pill in my daily pill regimen, which is looking more and more like a handful of M&Ms. The bottom line, I was fine. Until I got a bill for $20,147.59. Let me repeat that. 59 cents. I don't carry that kind of cash on me. Do you carry that kind of cash on you? I called the billing office and I said, I would like an itemized bill, please. Oh, the woman said, meaning, oh, you're one of those people. In fact, here's the bill. Look at the size of this thing. It looks like a phone book. I took this bill and highlighted it, pouring over the charges that I didn't understand, didn't really know if they were mine. Called back to the billing office and I said, I want to come in, I want to sit down, I want to talk to someone about this bill. I've got questions and I need some answers. The woman was ready for me this time. She said, yes sir, you're going to want to talk to Mr. Oliver Picklesheimer, our chief billing negotiator. Mr. Picklesheimer is skilled at hospital procedures and the charges associated with them. I said, fine, so we pinned an appointment. On the day of the appointment, I showed up and was ushered into a small room with no windows. Presently, a man came in, introduced himself as Mr. Picklesheimer, and off we went. For 3 hours, we pored over this bill, looking at all these charges, and for each and every charge I questioned, Mr. Picklesheimer explained that the diagnostics, the exams, the lab results, the supplies, everything that was done for me was necessary to diagnose and treat someone with my complaint, and that the charges were reasonable and customary for our area. He went on to say that in addition to helping me, it fulfilled the hospital's motto, which was, we strive to give very good care. Hospital's motto is, we strive to give very good care. Not excellent care. Lord knows I can't afford that. I can't even afford very good care. I wonder what so-so care would cost. Or better yet, find out what level of care would kill me and turn it up $5. That's about all I can afford. We were on the last page of the bill. And he said, well, I guess that's it. I said, actually, Mr. Picklesheimer, if you'll flip back to page 7, there's one more charge. And there it was in all its glory. I read it out loud to give it the full effect. 1 each aspirin, 325 milligram, buffered. He said, well, yes, Mr. Brady, when you came into the emergency room, they probably popped an aspirin under your tongue. They let that aspirin dissolve. That aspirin thinned your blood. It dilated your blood vessels slightly. In fact, in addition to everything else that was done for you, that aspirin probably saved your life. I said, well, don't think I don't appreciate that, but did you see what they charged me? $20 for an aspirin? Mr. Picklesheimer leaped out of his chair and said, Mr. Brady, we have been here for 3 hours, and we've poured over all these charges, and I've explained that they were all necessary to diagnose and treat someone with your complaint. In addition to that, I've watched you drink 3 enormous cups of coffee, and you've never left the room. Frankly, in addition to your heart problem, I'm concerned about your kidney function. Do you really want to stand here and argue about $20 for an aspirin? I said, no, sir, I do not. And if you can look me in the eye and tell me that the value of that aspirin is $20, I'm prepared to settle the bill right now. Do you know that Mr. Picklesheimer looked me in the eye and said, Mr. Brady, the value of that aspirin is $20. I said, fine. I said, Mr. Picklesheimer, this is a 1,100 count bottle of 325 milligram aspirin, valued by your assessment at $22,000. I only owe you a little over $20,000. But please, keep the change. Mr. Contest.
And 1 minute of silence.